one after the other, your meme coin trades are failing. If you're struggling in the trenches, this episode is going to be very beneficial for you all because I'm going to decode how I do my research on meme coins and what are the precautions that I always take while getting in and also while getting out. Right now, a lot of people are trading meme coins. Some people are making money off of it and some people are just losing consistently. So it's not the game that you're playing wrong, but indeed it's the way you are thinking while playing the game. And I am here to give you meme coin trading psychology in this episode itself. So if that is the type of content you enjoy, guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. First off, let's talk about Bitcoin. Nothing much has actually changed, but right now we have a nice breakout from this downward sloping trend line and we are coming back into this as support. This is going to be a retest of your 4-hour 50 EMA at $108,000. This is going to be acting as a strong zone of support for the day in my opinion. Markets are opening after 3 days of break and that means that we are going to be getting some volatility today itself. Alright, so there are two different cases. One is going to be a finished correction where you have an A, B, C in your wave W, a zigzag in wave X, and then a large A, B, and C, a flat in your wave Y. Alright, after that we are looking for impulsive structures towards the upside, and right here in this move towards the upside we can actually count it as an impulsive structure, which is a good thing. So after that we have a flat in your wave 2 in this region. Now we are forming our wave 3, and inside of your wave 3 we have multiple 1-2s. So this is going to be a 1-2 and this is again going to be another 1-2, looking for a 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and then another 4, 5. That is going to end this impulse towards the upside. But then later on you are basically looking for more 4, 5s because we are in a multi 1-2 structure from below itself. Alright, so that is one thing that you need to keep in mind in case you are looking for a bullish setup. Your invalidation is going to be this low right here at $105,244. If price breaks below this low, you are invalidating an impulse towards the upside. Alright, moving on to the next one, guys, we have a chop scenario, in which case we have again a diagonal in your wave W right here. Then we have a triangle A, B, C, D, E in your wave X. And then now we are looking for a wave Y. Now in this region, we have an A, a possible B, and then a C towards the downside for your wave Y. This is going to be a flat correction in wave Y. Now in this case, guys, the wave B structure that we are currently in, this move towards the upside, can be decoded in two different ways. One is going to be a simple ABC, a 3-wave structure in your wave B. This is going to look something like this: wave A, B, and now we are looking for a wave C, which is basically marked off with this pathway right here. Let me just quickly color code it into yellow. So yellow one is your wave ABC in your wave B. Alright, the other scenario is going to be a W, X, and Y, a double zigzag. In that case, we have A, B, C inside of your W right here, looking for another zigzag towards the downside in your wave X. Then we have another zigzag towards the upside in your wave Y, ending your wave B. Then we look for 5-wave structure towards the downside to end our wave C, then all-time highs. Alright, that is what we are looking at right now. So in case of a chop scenario, we have these two pathways as I've mentioned on the chart. For real-time price action, guys, on the smaller time frame, you have to be inside Kuroshi's private because that is where I am sharing all of my Bitcoin updates as well as altcoin setups. So if you're interested, make sure that you click the first link in the description section below or just visit karoshi.fun. Alright, moving on to the main topic of this video, which is going to be how are you actually going to get into meme coins. So first off, guys, I have learned this the hard way. I have traded more than thousands and thousands of memes so far, and I have realized that if you basically take care of a few things, then you can be making more profits and reducing your losses. And that is exactly what we are going to be discussing in this particular video. So I have it in my 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗪𝗧 notebook right around here. Let me just quickly show you the notebook as well. So this is the one right here. All right, so the first one is going to be, which I already mentioned in the previous update as well, and that is going to be, do not invest in beta plays. All right, do not do that, because what happens, guys, is whenever you get a big play something like, let's just say useless, something like, let's just say 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓. So after that, you always get beta plays, fart boy, chill fart boy, and something like that, right? So these beta plays do tend to run sometimes, and then they top out at like just $1 million or $2 million market cap, and then they never come back. All right. So it's much better that you just avoid these kind of meme coins. All right. And guys, if in case you just cannot go without these bigger meme coin plays like 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓, SPX 6900, let's say MOG, 𝗕𝗙𝗪, and more, then guys, what I would suggest you is, instead of buying them in spot, just go and leverage trade them. All right. It's easier to trade these kind of meme coins. All right. You always get your support resistance flips. You always get your Fibonacci levels respected. And that is exactly what I share inside Karushi's private as well. I give you leverage calls on these meme coins. So right now, let's just quickly decode the price action of 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓 and see if we have some sort of a long or short opportunity on this one. Because guys, if you're buying something at a $1.18 billion market cap, the best case scenario is that it flips Dogecoin from the previous cycle, which is going to still do a 60 to 70x on 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓 from the current prices. But that is like the best case scenario, guys. It is very unlikely that it is going to happen. So what you are looking at is maybe $5 to $10 billion market cap. That is the absolute top for 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓, in my opinion. You know, it is quite possible that we top out in that region, because now we have a lot of other memes as well to go to a $5 or $10 billion market cap, like I said, with SPX 6900. All right. So instead of trying to get that 5x from 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗓, it is much better to just leverage trade, because it is not going to go all the way to zero in just one day. So you have that sense of safety as well. All right. So in this region, guys, we can see very clearly that we have a level to break, and that is going to be right around here. This is your trend line. And once we break out, we can target these highs right around here. This is going to be a nice breakout trade. But in my opinion, it is possible that we might just roll back towards the downside one more time, and then we see this breakout towards the upside. Now, why do I say that? It is because usually, guys, you will always see the trend line to actually get rejected at least 3 times, because if that does not happen, then it is not a trend line. You cannot draw a trend line with just 2 touch points. All right. So again, I think this is going to be a small rejection. I'm not saying that we are going to be coming back down right around here and test this trend line towards the downside, which is also possible. But again, it is much more likely that we just bounce off in this region, and then in the 4th attempt, we see a breakout, and then we can target new highs or potentially the previous high right around here. This is going to be a nice leverage trade, because if you see, let's just say you enter somewhere around here to the highs, it is going to be a 37% move. You combine it with 5x leverage and you're getting 180% gain on this small move right here. All right. And then you can exit as well. This is going to help you quite a lot. So if you're getting into beta plays, first off, do not. And the second point is, if you are trading higher market cap meme coins, if you're investing in higher market cap meme coins, then consider, instead of investing in them, consider them for potential trade opportunities, either short or long, and just try and analyze the chart structures yourself, guys, because I really want that you guys can do this yourself. All right. If I cannot give you everything that you need to actually do these things yourself, then guys, I'm not doing the right thing. All right. So that is why a lot of my videos do contain a little bit at least of tutorial, of education. And that is something that I really like doing in my videos. All right. Moving on to the third tip, and that is going to be, you have to know the range of the market cap in that particular phase. So let's just say, what is the range right now in the current time? So all you need to do is you just go and click on Solana on DEX screener, and you get something like this. All right. So right now you can see these are all the meme coins that are currently trending. And right here you have the market cap of all of these coins. Now in this case, guys, what you need to do is, if you are investing in a new token, let's just say it just launched on PumpFun or on Let's Bonk or on Jupiter, the new launchpad, or on Moonshot. Let's just say it just launched. All right. So the ceiling is going to be, I would say, the highest market cap on DEX screener among the top 20 coins, but not more than 5 million. All right. So let's just quickly try and analyze what is the ceiling right now. So first off, we have this one. It is called MEMECOIN, and this is sitting at 2 million. So you can keep it as a range high. Then 41 million, you're not going to be counting this one. Then 1 million, again, this can be your range high as well. If you did not have the 2 million mark right here, then you have 14 million, do not consider it. 45, do not consider it. 2.7 million, this is another one. So your range high now becomes 2.7 million. Then you have 176 million, which is a scam coin, by the way. Anyway, so let's just avoid this one as well. Then we have 308k, 1.3 million, 488. And basically that is what we have. I guess we have the highest market cap at 2.7 million among the top 20. Yeah. All right. So that is your ceiling for today. All right. So if you're getting into any meme coin that launched today, make sure guys that if it is going above $2.7 million market cap, you are exiting as quickly as possible. Now, let's just try and see what is the lower range as well, because it is going to be very, very important. It's not like every other coin that is going to launch. It is not going to be going all the way to the higher limit. All right. A lot of these coins actually launch at just $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 market cap. So even at a $40,000 or even at a $400,000 market cap, it is a 10x for somebody. It is a 100x for somebody. So you have to understand that it's not just you playing the game. It's you versus other players who are also gambling in the same casino. All right. So this is one thing that you really need to understand. And that is why what I suggest is going to be you just sell at the lower range high. All right. So let's just quickly get back to the chart right around here. And then we can basically see that we have 588K, 320 and 107K as well. This one is Pump Fun OGs. And then we have another one at 69K. Let's just avoid this one. And yeah, so basically I would say that the range for today is going to be somewhere between $106,000 and $313,000 market cap. So that is going to be your range for the day. All right. So if you're getting into something at $100,000 market cap, consider selling and taking at least your initials out at $300,000 market cap. All right. If you're entering something even lower at like $20,000 market cap, consider getting your initials at $100,000 market cap. All right. So this is how you actually play the game. Now, after you have taken out your initials, what you need to do is you also take your remaining profits when you actually hit very close to the range highs. All right, it is going to be very simple because now you are going to be playing according to the market. You're not going to be playing with some strict rules because guys, some days are going to be really good, some days are not going to be as good. And that is why guys, I always give you updates about Bitcoin's price action, because guys, when Bitcoin is going down, Solana is also going to go down, and all these meme coins are actually paired against Solana. So even if nobody sells any meme coin and the price of Solana actually goes down, the meme coin's price is also going to go down. All right, this is something that you really need to understand. All right, so that is why I suggest that always keep an eye out on the macro outlook for the meme coins as well. And the macro outlook for the meme coins is Bitcoin. For Bitcoin, it is tariffs, global regulations, what's Trump saying, Elon versus Trump, and a whole lot more on-chain data as well, which I usually tend to discuss in Bitcoin specific videos. All right, so these are going to be the 3 pointers that I discussed right now with you all. You have to know the range. You should not be investing into beta plays. And if you are getting into higher market cap plays, which are already sitting at $1 billion market cap, like these meme coins, SPX 6900, Fartcoin, etc., then definitely guys, consider using them to profit from leverage trades. All right, now what is going to be the fourth point? So guys, the fourth point is basically going to be very simple. And that is usually guys, what happens is, the obvious coins do not actually run. Sometimes you'll see these coins pop up on Bullx or on GMGN, whichever platform you are currently using. If you are basically trenching, you are seeing every other coin spawn in a matter of just a few seconds. All right. So sometimes you just see a coin and then you are like, oh my God, this has to run. This is just too obvious. Guys, these coins do not actually run. That is what I have experienced in the past. All right. So whatever your gut says about a coin, it's not always right. You have to focus on a whole lot of other factors as well. You have to see if the holders are increasing. You have to see if the volume is not fake. You have to see if the insiders are dumping on you behind the scenes. All right, these are the few things that you really need to understand if you are trenching specifically on these lower market cap meme coins. All right, so again, the fourth point is going to be the obvious coins, the obvious ones. All right, they do not actually run, but instead what happens is the most weird shit actually runs. All right, so that is what you should always keep in mind. Then moving on to the fifth point, and that is pay yourself. All right, so I got into this one. This is Cadets on Sol. This is from the Jupiter Studio Launchpad. I shared this in the previous video as well, and this one was shared at $94,000 market cap in that video. I did say that it is not looking really good because it was going down, but I was pretty confident that Cadets, the ticker that they chose, could be something really good. All right, and that is exactly what happened. I did not enter at $94,000, but once I started to see price recovering back up, I actually entered right here at $150,000 market cap. Now price did touch my 0.382 Fibonacci level, which I consider to be a strong zone of resistance after the first flush towards the downside and the first recovery back up. And that is where I got 143% profit on my entry. And what did I do? I paid myself. All right, that is something very very important. Now guys, I did not sell everything, but I did sell and recover my initials. And why am I telling you these kind of things, guys? Basically, guys, what happens is if you enter something at like $40,000 market cap or like $100,000 market cap or even $150,000 market cap, like in my case with cadets, what happens is you get greedy. You start to picture that what if the price actually goes all the way to $1 million market cap? How much money would I be making? If I invested $100 at $100,000 market cap, it will turn into $1,000 at $1 million market cap. I should just play it and I should just see it through. And I'm very confident that it is going to go all the way to $1 million market cap. That is what I would think, right? But that is wrong, guys. This is not the way to actually trade in this market. If you don't pay yourself, at least take out your initials, guys. A lot of these traders that I've seen and I've met and I've talked to, they all say that if you are in the trenches, you are playing against other players. If you are not taking profits, somebody else will do it for you. Alright, that is why I always suggest, guys, that you always take out at least your initials, and you can also take all of your profits. It's fine, guys. You will always see another runner. It's not like today is the last day you are going to see meme coins go past $1 million or even $10 million market cap. They are going to stay, and you're going to see multiple runners in the next few months. Alright, so do not get stuck or marry a bag. That is what I always preach, and that is something that I've learned the hard way. Alright, so that is why I would suggest that you at least take your initials out. Now, just in case cadets actually starts to explode, it's fine, guys. I still have a bag, and if it comes back down right here in this region and I still have some conviction, I can buy back more again. And I've already made some profits in this move towards the upside. Alright, that is what we are looking out for. Which brings me to an advice, and that is PP over greed. Do not be so greedy, guys, that you are stuck holding a bag and then you are basically losing consistently one after the other. Alright, I have seen it multiple times, guys. I have entered something at $100,000 market cap. It goes all the way to like $300,000-$400,000 market cap. I do get a 3-4x on that play, but I do not take profits because I think that, it's going to go all the way to $1 million or $2 million market cap. And the next day, guys, it is sitting at $20,000 market cap. And then you have lost. Alright, so I stopped doing it long time ago, and that is what I would suggest you that you do yourself as well. Alright, always pay yourself. Nobody goes broke by taking profits. Alright, it's as simple as that. You will always get another opportunity in this market, guys. I'm damn sure about it, because the market is always going to be there. Alright, what matters is how much money you can actually have to spare into this market and keep playing the game. Alright, now guys, the last tip, and possibly the most important one. But before I discuss that, guys, if you're interested to trade with me, then make sure that you consider joining Ksyroshi's Private. This is where you are going to get all of my diligent picks, all of my meme coin trades in real time, as well as all of my Bitcoin setups, Bitcoin updates, and my altcoin trades, leverage plays, as well as my 5-coin portfolio, which I am currently in. And I think it is going to help me get through the altcoin season that we are all expecting, but we are never getting. Alright, so if you want a detailed plan for your portfolio and you want to build a strategy around it, meanwhile also getting to learn quite a lot of stuff, then definitely click the first link in the description section below and join me inside Ksyroshi's Private. The introductory prices were supposed to actually expire yesterday, which was Sunday, but now I have extended it for another 48 hours. So Tuesday midnight, the introductory prices are going to be increased and they are going to be removed. So now is the time to actually get in at a cheaper price and lock this price for the monthly or the yearly plan, whichever suits you. Alright, now guys, apart from that, if you're willing to trade meme coins, then I would consider inviting you all to join GMGN. This is the trading platform that I have started to use, and I am actively trading on GMGN. I personally love everything about GMGN. I am getting in touch with the team as well to bring you a whole lot more strategies around GMGN, which are only specific to the GMGN trading platform. And now I have left Bullix, I have left trading on Axiom. Yesterday, I also got a big news that Axiom was actually draining quite a lot of wallets. So I don't know who to trust. I met the team of GMGN in person, so that is why I trust them the most. They have been here for quite a while. I think they came around the time of Bullix itself. So I trust GMGN. And if you wish to trade using GMGN, the link is again given in the description section below. They also have a mobile app right now, which only works on iOS for now, but eventually they are also going to be rolling out update for Android. And the trackers, the limit orders, the KOL alerts, a whole lot more stuff that goes on with GMGN. I am in absolutely love with GMGN trading platform. All right, make sure that you check it out if you wish. Now guys, coming on to the last point for improving and developing your meme coin trading psychology, it is going to be related to leaving a moonbag. All right, now a lot of time guys, you must have experienced this in your own portfolio as well. You buy something and then you sell it for a mere profit of like $100, $200, but if you held, you could have actually made thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I have seen it happen with me at least multiple times, and I've lost a lot of money which I could have made, but this is not the right way to think about it. It's just the money that I could have made which I did not make. It's not that I actually lost something, right? Now, what should you be doing to actually not miss out on making these profits? That is what we are going to be discussing. All right. So before I talk about it, let me just show you a call that I shared inside the Diligence channel, and that is 𝗕𝗪𝗓 on Sol. Now this is from the bonk ecosystem itself. Now because of the fact that useless is pumping uselessly, it is also pulling up all of the other meme coins from the bonk ecosystem, and one of those is 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪. I shared this call inside Diligence at just $180,000 market cap, guys, right here. Let me just quickly zoom in on the daily time frame. This is where I shared it on the first day of launch, 13th of May. And you want some proof, so let me just quickly give you the proof as well right here. This is the post from 13th of May inside Diligence, inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private, and I mentioned that I bought 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪 on Sol at $180,000 market cap. All right, then price actually hit $24 million. Right now I think we have hit even more, so let me just quickly check out where we are. So yeah, we have a new high at $25.8 million market cap. This is more than 141x for the Diligence members. Now, did I get all of these profits? No guys, I did not get 141x, but I did get quite a big chunk of profits from this one. The reason is I basically bought here and then I sold quite a lot in this region, but then I mentioned one more time inside 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private to buy right around here at $2.7 million market cap. All right, I gave another update just before this big move towards the upside actually started, and for that move as well, we actually got another 9x. All right, so it's not of course 141x for the whole amount that I put right around here, but it is still quite a lot, because let's just say I bought for one Sol right here at $180,000 market cap when price pumped all the way to 8.7 million. Let's just say I sold half a bag, then also I still had 0.5 Sol entry from here itself, and that 0.5 Sol for 141x is going to give you 80 Sol profit. All right, now these are all just numbers. I'm not saying that that is the exact amount of money that I invested or I made, but this is what I want to tell you guys. I did another post on my X handle just a few days ago, I think yesterday itself, which if you have followed me on X, you would see all of these posts, and that is why it is very important that you do check it out, guys. This is the post that I did. It's the ultimate meme coin cheat sheet for July 2025. By the way, it is not just for July, it is for forever, I guess. Meme coins have more interest than altcoins in this crypto cycle, and that's the real truth. If you leave meme coins out of your portfolio, you're leaving massive money on the table. They are highly liquid, quick, and life-changing. But you need to be in the right meme at the right time. That is what I am talking about. In this thread, you'll see different types of meme coins, and I'll give you 2 examples from each narrative. So this is where you actually get to see which ones are worth holding for a longer period of time and where you should be actually leaving a moonbag. Because most of the times, guys, what will happen is all of these meme coins are basically going all the way to 90%, 95%, even 100% retrace back down, all the way to zero. All right, so if you are buying something for 1 Sol, you are able to flip it into 2 Sol, and you're just taking out your 1 Sol back, leaving 1 Sol as a moonbag, and then it goes all the way to zero. Then what was the point of actually getting into a successful trade? All right, that is why it becomes very important that you know where you should be leaving a moonbag. And moonbag is, what is a moonbag, guys? A moonbag is only 20%, 30%, maximum I would say a 40%. Do not leave more than that for a very longer period of time into a trade. All right, if you're buying something for a longer period of time, like let's just say you are buying into XBT for a longer period of time, you have some conviction. If you are buying into MLG or into 𝗕𝗓𝗠𝗪 or into other plays like Xavier, which I have recently started to like as well. All right, so if you're getting into these kind of plays, you can definitely hold for a longer period of time. But if you're getting into a trade on the first day of launch itself, then it hardly makes any sense to leave more than 40% as a moonbag, because 99% of these coins are going to zero. Alright, so that is why it becomes very important that you know where you should be leaving a Moonbag. So right here we have basically discussed all of the possible categories of meme coins, most of them by the way, which is going to be animal meme coins. So animal meme coins do tend to do pretty well because they have done in the past. Doge and SHIB from the previous cycle, both of them were dog meme coins, and that is why animal meme coins are basically the OG category of meme coins. Alright, so you can leave a Moonbag on animal meme coins if you like the meme itself, not on every other animal meme coin. Alright, there has to be a little bit of a thesis of yourself, because if you're not building your own thesis, building your own strategy, then guys, you are basically just following the herd. Alright, you have to be unique in a way. And that is what I try to teach on this channel. Alright, moving on to the next category, it is going to be character meme coins like Giga and 𝗕𝗎. Alright, while animals share a common trait, characters can exhibit a specific trait and works better in reaching out to a targeted audience. So if you believe in that particular trait that the character actually exhibits, then you can actually hold it for a longer period of time or leave a Moonbag basically. Alright, you can leave a Moonbag for character meme coins as well. Then narrative based but without any specific meaning like 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗦 and useless. Of course you can leave a Moonbag, but I would suggest that the percentage of your Moonbag that you leave should not exceed more than 20% in this case, because guys, if these actually run, then that 20% is also going to pay you quite a lot. Alright, but if they do not run, which is going to be 95% of the cases, because there are too many now. Alright, let's face the fact. If they do not run, then you are basically losing out. So that is why I suggest that do not leave more than 20% for a Moonbag on narrative based meme coins like 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗦 and useless. So if you see something similar and somebody is telling you that it's going to flip useless, then definitely guys, you can leave a 20% bag if you also think the same way. Otherwise, just sell and move on, guys. Alright, that is what I would suggest you. And also guys, if a team is telling you, if the team is posting that our meme coin is actually going to flip useless or it's going to flip 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗧𝗦, I would immediately sell, guys. That is what I would do. The team should not be too much worried about price. They should be worried about building behind the scenes. They should be worried about the strategies they are using to bring mass attention. Alright, moving on to the next category, we have KOL memes. I would say never, ever leave a Moonbag for KOL memes. Alright, and in that category, I would also put pseudo. But now, if you basically believe in pseudo, which was a meme coin that I did, and I think that it is going to make a massive comeback, because right now what I am trying to do is I'm analyzing the market, I'm studying the market, and I'm trying to put it at the right place. I want to give it the right category for a meme coin to actually flourish and become a medium term to a longer term play. Alright, but again guys, if you got in on pseudo on day one, I'm damn sure you were in profits at some point. Alright, I shared it right at launch on Pump Fun, and after that also we had a dip at around 100 to around $150,000 market cap, somewhere around that, and then we moved all the way to $2 million market cap. Even Andrew Tate bought it, guys. Even Andrew Tate bought it for I think $110,000. And he lost $10,000 on that because there were a lot of copy traders that were buying automatically and then they all sold. Alright, so it actually went all the way to $9 million market cap. So if you had your limit sell orders, you could have easily exited. But if you are not even taking your initials from KOL memes, then guys, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, you should always take out your initials, to say the least. And also, if you're willing to leave a Moonbag, you have to believe in that particular KOL. Alright, I would not suggest it for everybody out there, for every other KOL that launches a meme coin, like with Gummy, which came from Crypto Banter. Guys, just check the price. They have like 1 million subscribers, more than that. Alright, and these guys are really good, but again, they were not still able to make a sustainable meme coin. Alright, this is what I am trying to basically tell you. If you're getting into KOL meme coins, the hype initially is usually the strongest. So take advantage of that. So if you're getting into something in the future, you can keep this in mind. Alright, and by the way, there's something really good planned for pseudo for the next few weeks and months. I'm not going to be disclosing anything because I don't want to create pump and dumps on the chart before everything is completely ready to roll out. And that is why I'm going to keep quiet about pseudo for the time being. Then we have political and current affair meme coins. This is where you should never, ever leave any Moonbag, guys. Alright, because these are very short-term plays, like with Peanut. Alright, we saw that Peanut actually went to $2 billion market cap within a matter of few days. all right, just before the elections in the US. And right now we have American Party, that is another political meme coin, which is not going to do good, guys. All right, it is going to see big retraces, and I think it has already started to retrace. All right, then we have the sixth category, which is my favorite, and that is going to be community meme coins. This is where the community is much bigger than devs and insiders. All right, these are SPX 6900, Fartcoin, I would say MOG as well. You can put MOG in here as well. And definitely you can hold a big bag of this and leave a moon bag as well. But guys, the trick here is, if you're getting into something on day one itself, then how would you know that the meme coin is eventually going to build a very big community? So that is the trick over there. All right, so make sure, guys, that you keep a track of all of these things. What I'm trying to do is inside Karoshi's private, I will be sharing more options for all of these different kind of meme coins, so that people can basically do a little bit more of research and analyze and learn from the mistakes they have made and learn from the history of meme coins that we have seen. Because now it's not a new thing, guys. Meme coins are not new anymore. All right, you have to understand the fact that we actually got pump fun over a year ago, back in April of 2024. It has been quite a lot of time, and if you're still struggling with meme coins, if you're still not able to make money with meme coins, then guys, either you don't have a right strategy or you are just not doing the right thing. All right, and I hope this video would have helped you quite a lot to understand the psychology with which I try to trade meme coins and I try to invest in meme coins. And if you're interested to know more and learn more, then definitely check out Karoshi's private, because that is where I am going to be there for you every single day. You can basically chat with me as well in real time. So again, check out the link in the description section below if you are interested. If you're not, guys, it is fine. Make sure that you just drop a like and also smash that subscribe button and ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.
Never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough,